Good morning, my dear students, and welcome back to class on English language. In the previous class, I had taught you the transformation of sentences using the word called no sooner. Today, we are going to deal with the same topic, that is transformation of sentences. But today, we are going to learn next two words: hardly had when, scarcely had when. These are the two words that you are going to learn today. So let's go through the rules regarding it. So what are the rules to be kept in mind? Identify the earlier event. In all these sentences there will be two actions that are happening. So what happens? First thing, you need to identify the earlier event. Then what is the form? Had plus third form of the verb. Remember, whenever there is a word called had, you will have to use the third form of the verb. Use at the beginning of the sentence. Hardly had and scarcely had. These two words are used at the beginning of the sentence. And when do you use the word called when? When at the beginning of second clause. There will be two clauses. So the word called when will be used at the beginning of second clause. I'll give the example so that time you will understand it better. Now what is the formula? Hardly had plus third form of the verb plus when. Scarcely had plus third form of the verb plus when. In the example, so these are the rules and you need to keep in mind. Now let's go through some examples. I put the phone down, it rang again. I put the phone down, it rang again. So identify the earlier event. Had plus third form of the verb used at the beginning of the sentence. When the word called when will be used at the beginning of second clause. Let's take the word called hardly had, used at the beginning of the sentence. Hardly had I put the phone down when it ran again. I hope you have understood. Hardly had is used plus third form of the verb. Put is the verb, third form of put is the same word, there is no change. When is used at the beginning of second clause. What is the second clause? It rang again. Before that we are using the word called when. Take the usage of scarcely had. Scarcely had at the beginning of the sentence. I put. Remember, the third form of the verb is put, so we are using the same word put. The phone down. When is used at the beginning of second clause. It rang again is the second clause, so before that we are using the word called when it ran again. Let's take one more example. I arrived at the station, then the bus came up. Hardly had I arrived. Hardly had plus third form of the verb, then the use of when at the beginning of second clause. What is the second clause in the sentence? Then the bus came up. So before that we are using the word called when. Now come to scarcely had. Scarcely had I arrived. Scarcely had plus third form of the verb. Arrive first form, arrived second form, arrived third form. At the station, the use of when at the beginning of second clause. Then the bus came up is a second clause. Before that we are using the word called when. Scarcely had I arrived at the station when the bus came up. I hope you have understood the usages of no sooner than, hardly had when, scarcely had when, then the word called as soon as. I hope you are clear with it. Go through the video once again, learn or understand the rules regarding the transformation of sentences and try to understand. If there is any doubt, you can ask me. I'll be happy to clarify your doubts. Okay, continue to study well, my dear students. Thank you.